Yeah, I am in that corner. I would be in that corner. What's up, everybody? RageGitch20 here, back with Mastodon's album, Emperor of Sand. I think I finally have it down. I felt like I was gonna fuck it up. I was just running off of just pure memory, and it came out correct. That's awesome. We're here today with Clandestiny, official music video, and all the music videos have been pretty fucking hilarious so far. So, I think we're in for a treat. I think every time there's a Mastodon video, we're in for a treat. And all their songs have been great, but their video songs have also been super amazing. So I think we're just in here for a treat today. I don't got anything else to say about it, so let's just do this shit. The video does look weird as shit. But who knows? That could just be one really weird part, just like the weird bat thing that turned out to be part of an actual normal-ish, at least the starting part of it, normal-ish video. So let's see what we got here. Blow me away. There we go. that's a quick ending. I'm gonna, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am lost. That was a very fascinating video, and I only looked away for brief moments. But even still, I feel lost. Even if I paid attention to the whole fucking thing, I felt a little lost. Uh, just from the end there, the only thing I could gauge, and it's probably gonna be very wrong, was like robots flew to a planet, presumably Earth or just any planet, created life and whatnot, just so human beings could create more advanced technology. Then they took that advanced technology, moved on to the next planet to start over again to maybe continue the increasement of their technological advancements and developments, because without programming they're not capable of doing it themselves, I think, is what the video itself was supposed to say or be, or we're not supposed to say, but what it was supposed to be about. But I don't know what the deeper message is to that, what that was trying to say. It definitely seemed like some kind of maybe governmental, what we're doing with technology, iRobot kind of shit. I don't know, or maybe, just using the word clandestiny, trying to figure out how that would play into that theme. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like there was a decently deep ass message in there. No fucking clue. Like, just surface level. No, not fully aware of the entirety of what it was trying to say. But that was strange. That was weird. I was, again, very Tool-like. But Tool's even weirder, so that was just like the surface of Tool level. But, okay. Okay. As for musically, I feel like this one might be a smaller-ish, shorter video. Kind of a lot of revisiting themes and stuff that has been ever present in this album. So no need to go over all of it, but we'll see if we can maybe catch a little bit more when we go back through a few of these sections. Because it is a little bit harder for me to catch stuff when there's a video that I'm also trying to watch, and trying to dissect that at the same time as what's happening musically can be a little bit challenging. But we'll see if we can catch a little more here. There's a few things that I wanted to hear. I think the second thing I have are the same thing. But I really, really enjoyed the chorus of the song. I think it technically can be considered a chorus. It just doesn't really show up, I think, until like the end of the song. So that's why I kind of have quotations there. But yeah, maybe if we go through some of these lyrics, we can figure out a little bit more what it's trying to say. The whole "give your life so I can breathe, save our lives, it's all we need." That part, I really enjoyed that part. That part sounded really fucking good, from what I remember. I want to go back through there. I want to go back through all of this stuff here. Let's go back to the insanity that was the beginning of this. So the first thing I want to check out here is these opening riffs, just the opening instrumental work. I was a little distracted because I had to turn down the volume because I already pre-turned down the volume, but I forgot I opened this video at the same time that I did that, so it didn't count for this video, but it will count for all subsequent videos I opened after this. I did things out of order. That's what I'm trying to say there. So yeah, I was focused on that, but then I was like, oh yeah, this is part of the video. It felt almost like an ad or something, so I was a little confused, but Well, that was part of the video. So let's check out this introduction here. Yeah, like the industrialization and stuff I'm seeing here. Looks like power plant of some kind, maybe I'm assuming nuclear power plant here. It was like oil refinery, pretty much industrializing the world for which once was pure and vacant and then corrupting and stuff. That's really cool. I like that. But again, I was not paying attention to the instruments, but I really like the interesting scratchy sound I heard in there. It's the only way I could describe that. And also, it felt like there's a few breaks in what was happening with the rhythm, and I thought that sounded really cool. So let's listen to that. Yeah, I like that. Just first out that dun 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 dun, and then just that stops, and just you got guitar, a little guitar work there. And that sounds very, very scratchy. The sound is very thin. Very interesting effect going on there. Very cool. What the fuck am I kicking? What am I kicking? Yeah, no, very cool sounds there. I like that. I like that I can hear two guitars going on there, doing two different, like similar, but like I think one has the effect on it, one of it kind of doesn't, or has a different effect on it. Very cool. It's almost like a harmonization between the two guitars. Very fucking cool. So that just the drums kicking off the vocal line there, very fucking cool. The drummer is just insane in this band, man. I just gotta say that drummer is fucking awesome. I love the drummer for Mastodon for sure. And all the people in the band are fucking amazing. Fucking be honest, please. Sorry, that was a long one. A little tired, I guess. Yeah. I mean, let's just be honest. All the instrumentalists and vocalists which are also the instrumentalists, which that just sentence alone is fucking cool. Yeah, everyone in Mastodon is pretty fucking awesome, but I really like their drumming, man. Their drummer can just fit so much into such a small space, as I mentioned before, but also not make it sound like it's just craziness for the sake of crazy. It's amazing. But yeah, that crazy ass drum fill into the vocal line was awesome. I also really like the way the current singer is singing. The singer at this current moment is singing this opening line here. And it's happening in that space where a lot of the instruments kind of fall off ish. You still have the drums kind of underneath, but like that image, that original riff with all the chords and stuff there kind of stops, and you get that scratchy guitar sound that we were talking about. That the vocal line's happening in between that, and then stops when it comes back in. I like that writing in there, so the vocal line's not necessarily trying to compete with all the extra sound that's happening at the same time. Very clever, very awesome writing there, and I just love the sound of this vocal line. It just sounds really cool. I like that like the grit that he has in his voice, and like almost a near, I'd say almost like a near yelling vocal fry level, but it sounds like that's just how his voice sounds. It's very interesting, very fascinating. Alright, so it sounds similar to the chorus, as we're calling it, but it's not quite the same. So obviously the words are different. But yeah, it's a little bit differently laid out here, but very, very interesting. I did want to take a look at what I call the slow vocals here. Everything kind of slowed down here a little bit, and the vocals a little bit more slowed down here. I wanted to hear this. Ta 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 ta. I like that rhythm that he's got breaking up there. That's really fucking cool. Da, 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 da. fucking the notes in here are crushing it. The rhythm switch ups are crushing it. The way he had that little kind of like swing ta-ta 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 kind of rhythm in there, and then just made it very ta-ta-ta, very structured and straightforward in the next line. I love that. That's very creative. That's really cool. Yeah, just fucking, I love the rhythm switch ups in there. I love the vocal notes in there. Very fucking cool. I like that section. Moving on, 125 approximately. Let's go around to 120 here ish until I feel like pushing the button. This video is just fascinating. There's no, I'm not even gonna try to get into this video. I'm just gonna focus on everything else. This video is very interesting. 125. I was trying to pay attention to the video as much as I possibly could, so I didn't really write down a whole lot. Everything has like one word attached to it, 1 or 2 words attached to it. So 125, I just said vocals. So let's find out what the fuck I was talking about. Right. It's the first time that the chorus, as such, comes in. So yeah, that one's the same as this is the end here. But we'll probably check out both of them. Just check here. But I really like this part. It's very catchy. I love how kind of, again, kind of like spacey and meterless that it becomes. Mastodon does that a lot, and they're really good at it. But I just kind of love the fullness and the sound. I love the way that it sounds. I love the notes that are being sung. It just sounds like fucking good. You know, it just sounds complete, if that makes any sense. It's fascinating. It's beautiful. I remember every time I was listening to that, I was like, I feel like I've heard this before from something. I don't think necessarily this song, though. Parts of this song, when it first started, I was just like, this kind of sounds familiar. But this part reminds me of another song. There's a possibility that I've heard this song before, but not nearly as much as the other ones. That was just like, oh yeah, this song. But there was definitely 2 instances. One when the song first started, when the vocal line first started, and right now that's just like, wait, have I heard this song before? So it's possible, but I barely remember. Like, it just like as much of it as I remember is like, it sounds kind of familiar. That's about it. As I was saying, oh yeah, and I feel like I've heard this again from like a different song. Like, I feel like I've heard that line from a different song, and it's catchy and it's smooth and it's beautiful. I love the notes. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of going down at the end, he just kind of keeps pushing it up there. The direction of the intervals there, instead of like, it's all we need, instead of going back down with it, he just keeps it up there on that higher note. Very catchy. Very catchy. Hear that again. Very like that. I like that repeated note there. Very beautiful. Very catchy. Anyways. Look at the camera. Anyways. Makes it easier for me later if I'm not like trying to look at the side of my mouth and try to match up the vocals, then it makes it easier for me. But sometimes I don't focus on that. So it's just kind of started happening. But we're gonna listen to here. I think it's in the next kind of couple lines coming out here. But I heard a sound that I can't tell if it's coming from some kind of post effect, like some kind of electronic effect, or if this is actually a triangle or not. Very fascinated. Let's listen for it again. I'll try to find where it is, but I heard this because I've loved Mastodon's uses of chimes and whatnot in their songs. It's really fucking cool. And this one I was listening to, I was like, is that a fucking triangle? Like, do they get like a straight up a metal triangle that you rattle? But it sounds like he's holding it and just kind of occasionally wiggling it in between the the corner. Let's listen. Let's find out here. Also, it feels like I'm hearing a fucking shaker in here too, or maybe a tambourine, but it sounds closer to a shaker. If I'm being honest with you, hear that kind of sound in there. I also feel like I'm hearing a shaker in here. That could be a triangle, or not triangle, a tambourine. Anyways, I heard the start of the triangle here, so. That ding 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 kind of little sound that very metal. I can't make that sound with my vocal cords and mouth. But a little ding 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 kind of sound that happens in there, but it doesn't have that resonance of a triangle that you would hear like ding 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 ding, you know, kind of that echoiness. So it sounds like that is a triangle, which it really sounds like it is. It sounds like it's being held so that it can't ring, it can't vibrate. It just ding 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 ding, you know, just very there's very tight metallic sound in there. Fucking cool. Which it's funny that sound's happening right when the phone is picked up, because kind of sounds almost like it's trying to imitate a phone ringing, like an old school phone ringing. So that's kind of cool. Also, I like that they did kind of the old, like when movies first came out, when they weren't able to do sound, or at least, you know, record people saying stuff. So you would see people's mouths moving, then all of a sudden it would show the text for you, like kicking it old school, like that style, so that you could actually have dialogue in a music video in a way, but putting it back to the old school days, like this phone here that looks like it's from like 60s, 70s. Maybe even earlier. I'm not sure when phones were invented. That might be 50s, 40s. I don't know when phones were invented. It was a while back, but yeah, old school. So it makes sense to also like fitting the theme of that time to have like the words appear up on the screen that I think they would call it the talking picture at the time. That's fucking clever. Anyways, I love that triangle sound. That's fucking cool. I think it's a triangle. I honestly think it's a triangle. Anyways, 220. There was a nice little instrumental, maybe breakdown or solo, or kind of just groove here in the middle. It was very smooth. It was nice. It was fucking nice. I want to hear that again. Alright, don't I have that right? Yeah, around 240. Around 240, there was some kind of robotic sounds going on and whatnot to really fit this kind of, I think, not only the message, but also the theme of the video itself. Very cool, but that very techno-y with that like heavy effect on it, that's fucking cool. I like that. It doesn't sound like guitars and stuff. It kind of sounds like it's all happening on like some kind of synth keyboard, something like that. Very interesting. Which it might be. Without being able to see it, I do not know. Actually, it reminds me that it technically could be. First off, it could be a guitar. It's very possible, but yeah, that very much reminds me of the effects on that song, "Less Talk More Rock" by, I want to say Freeze Pop. Is that their name? I don't remember. But you know, kind of that very heavily guitar, electric-y sound that might be, I think probably is done on a guitar, if I'm being honest with you. So that could be what's happening here. So very fucking cool. I like this sound. I like this groove. It's very chill. It's very awesome, man. Yeah, now we have that interesting robotic voice going on here. And I can't tell if there's actually lyrics, if there's actually lyrics happening here. I can't really make it out. Reading the lines here, because I don't feel like I heard this line in between the choruses here at the end. We can lead you underground and devour your humanity. Follow heat and follow sound to the end of your insanity. That definitely sounds like something a robot would say to the human race that's in the process of destroying. So this very robotic voice sound going on here that could actually be saying lyrics. Very fucking cool. Sound like it was saying error. I like that. That's a really cool middle instrumental breakdown section there. That's really fucking awesome. I love all those effects and whatnot. And then the last thing, we'll just kind of let it run out here a little bit, but 340-ish, I was talking about the vocals, and that I don't know if they switch up at all, if it's just the same chorus line that I really enjoyed for the first time. Let's find out. I like this kind of return to the intro riff and whatnot that was happening during the vocal lines and all that stuff. Or the first verses and whatnot. Okay, no. So that line does come in here. I just didn't remember because I was very focused on this video. Yeah. So I wonder what that if that it sounds. I feel like I heard the word error in there at some point. So I feel like it is saying something, but I can't understand what it's saying. Yeah, no, I think it's. I mean, pretty much. I think the vocal line, the melody there is the same. I feel like the instruments are kind of kicking in a little bit more during this section, which is kind of giving us this just driving feeling to it, which is just making it pop just that much more. Or it's the exact same. I don't know. Either ways, it's fucking awesome. And you got this awesome guitar solo going in at the same time while it's going through, because like we've already heard it 2 times through already, and now it's repeating for the second time during this whole section. So it's like we've heard it before, so it's kind of, it fades off while this beautiful, interesting guitar solo is starting to pick up at the same time. Again, whoever's writing for Mastodon, whether it's all of them or like just like 2 or 3 of them collabing or something like that, or just one person, whoever's writing for Mastodon, they are fucking very clever at writing. They know how to write songs. Like, it's very, very good writing here. Like that little kind of cry there at the end. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, beautiful solo there. Let's let the last note kick out there. Beautiful solo, love that chorus, catchy as fuck. The song's great. The video's fucking weird, but I feel like really deep at the same time. And I think the theme of everything meshes really well with the with the words being said. So, I mean, just another classic. Good job, Mastodon. You just keep doing amazing stuff, song to song here. Love it. That was good stuff. That was real good stuff. Fascinating video. Yeah, I like that. All right, next we have Andromeda, which I don't necessarily know what that word means. All I've heard it used before is followed by the word galaxy. So I'm gonna look up what that word means before we before we get to there. But I mean, these last four, just the titles, just sound fucking awesome. Clandestiny, Andromeda, Scorpion Breath, Jaguar God. They just sound fucking cool. And I feel like there's a high chance that I've heard Jaguar God before. It doesn't sound familiar. None of the lyrics look familiar. It's just it's one my friend who's played some of these songs before at work. That's like one of his favorite songs on the album. So like, there's a high chance I've heard it. But anyways, next we have Andromeda. Sounds fucking cool. I can't wait to get there, and I will see you all next time.